Look at Cleveland's starting group. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the 5. Home in the paint. And for Washington, Wall runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in at the 3. Now, here's Garland. Cleveland moving it around. Love with a wide open look. Offline with his 3. Here's Bonga. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And drawing first blood, you know coach likes that momentum out of the gate.
Well, for us, it'll be interesting. Can they keep that kind of pace up all game long?
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
Wall looking it over. Bryant finds Wall. Back to Bryant to the left wing. Outside, Wall. 6 to shoot. Chalk up 2 there.
Inside, outside, it doesn't matter. Like how Wall attacks and looks to score when the opportunity presents itself.
Now here's Love. Good on the bucket.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Wall. Following the basket by Kevin Love. Count that one. Wall's got his second basket.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now here's Love. Again, the Cavaliers score.
Man, he's got that touch working tonight, shooting the ball very well to start this one.
Now here's Wall. Guarded closely. Shoots over Garland. Goes back up. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Not letting that one fly. Drummond using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter.
And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That's his first foul. The open look here for Sexton. The second chance effort. Over in the corner, Osman. Drummond. It's good on the putback.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy.
There he goes!
You don't want to be jumping on a play like that.
No.
Wow, he was up there, Kevin.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Sexton. Love deciding where to go with it. It's a hand on it, and Drummond is right there.
Well, a missed box out and an easy tip in, but it's because of the activity as the ball is going up, finding yourself in the right spot, just using some effort.
Outside, Wall. I'm sure you've got a list, Greg, of players you've visited with over the years who you really enjoy spending some time with and talking to.
I mean, there's so many, Kevin. A couple guys, and there is a little bias as a point guard, but Damian Lillard and Steph Curry and Chris Paul, 3 guys that, you know, I enjoy sitting down and talking shop with. Giannis, witnessing his journey to greatness. All the while, he remains humble and really appreciates his position. So several of these guys, I'm also not just an analyst partner, but a fan and a big fan of theirs.
You are a fan indeed. In transition, here come the Wizards. Good, it's Beal picking up the assist.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
And it's Sexton penetrating. And Sexton slams it in.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
And stolen by Drummond. And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. Here's Sexton. That one a little long. And so Bryant will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That is his first foul of the game. And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. Here's Smith. Over Drummond, and it's sent back by Drummond. Here's Nance, and the jam by Larry Nance.
It's just so easy the way Larry Nance Jr. just gets up off the floor.
For Washington, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. The drive by Smith, and Thompson sends it back. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Mahinmi passes to Payton. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
The Wizards shooting their first free throws of the game.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
And he knocks down the first one. He doesn't get the second one. Here's Nance. And no good on the last second attempt this time. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Cavaliers on top. They're up by 3. They'll be back shortly, live from Washington. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. What stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Working the offensive glass that sometimes comes from predictable shots from your offense, and they've been opportunistic here.
They've got Smith. Troy Brown is out there with Davis Bertans. Then there's Payton, and it's Mahinmi in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. Smith hits them both. Cavaliers leading. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Sexton on the wing. Misses the 3. And the Wizards with possession. Smith kicks to Bertans. It's stolen by Nance. Here's Porter. Drops in the layup for 2. Porter's got his first basket.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Smith. Mahinmi trying to get open.
How about Sexton getting in there? Great timing from the guard.
Porter finds Thompson. The 11-footer. And that one hits back iron. Wizards trail by 3. Here's Payton. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Over to the wing. Cleveland moving the ball around. To the middle. Here's Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Now Tristan Thompson with some force on that one.
And Kevin Porter Jr., all the issues you'd expect from a rookie, Greg. Unforced errors, a few too many fouls and turnovers. But as you and I were talking, and as the coaches told us, the upside is huge.
I tell you, Kev, his first step with the ball in his hands is incredible. Can burst by defenders like they're waiting at a bus stop. Once he matures, he is going to be a handful to deal with.
Too easy that time. Sexton sniffing it out and then getting to an area on the floor that made that one easy.
Here's Smith. Mahinmi trying to get open. And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Smith.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
To the inside. It's tipped. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. Here's Brown, and Thompson sends it back.
Shooter just can't help but throw that ball into Tristan Thompson's hand.
Porter finds Sexton. And that one drops for him.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Payton, and the dunk by Payton.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Smith scanning the floor. Just 5 to shoot. Washington needs to get a shot off here. And it's Brown missing.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
There's the foul. It's on Mahinmi. That is his first foul of the game. And Washington making a change here. Wagner's checked in. Sexton against Brown. Outside, Sexton. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
The Cavs really took a long look at Colin Sexton last year as a playmaker, and it seems like he's moving more and more into that role of being a microwave scorer.
And Brent, the numbers for Sexton back that up. He's a great scorer, as we know, but his assist totals are low.
And this is why I think, Kevin, there's a lot of consideration where Sexton might move naturally into that guy that comes off the bench and creates disruption with his offensive output. Feels like a lot of Lou Williams type of moments could be ahead for a player like Colin Sexton.
Sexton's shot is good.
Defense shaking their heads, no idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
There's 57 seconds left now here in the second. Wall. Here's Wagner. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
For Washington, they have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. And the second free throw, good.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Love finds Sexton. From the stripe. And again, it's Cleveland.
Letting Sexton fall into that kind of rhythm, that's a disaster for the defense. They got to be better.
Here's Wall, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Darius Garland picks one up.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
The Wizards have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple. That free throw missing.
And Wall has said he wants to be in the MVP conversation moving forward. A terrific floor general with unreal athleticism.
Thomas Bryant, he's checked in for Washington. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Sexton, the pass to Love. Drummond working against Bryant. And Kevin Love, the bucket with the assist by Drummond. 6 points for Kevin Love.
Yeah, after a first quarter where they struggled from long range, they really started to get it closer to the basket.
And Bryant kicks to Hachimura. Launches it. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. It's time now to go courtside as we send you. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every. Colin Sexton having an outstanding game. He ended up with 17 points and 1 block. And a little redemption for him tonight. In their previous game, he was not at his best. And that's a wrap with the third.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Colin Sexton having a dominant impact in this game.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
So on the floor for Cleveland, Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Andre Drummond is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Garland in at the point guard position. Wall, good. Greg, we see defenses continually adjust. Analytics favoring threes and dunks. Which teams do you think are toughest to score on at the rim?
You know, it's funny that you think defense in today's era, but if you look at the two teams that were the best in their respective conferences last season, they're the two teams I think protect the rim the best. Milwaukee with Giannis and the Lopez crew, and then obviously AD and LA with the Lakers. Those teams have the versatility on their front line to be able to defend the three and also protect the rim.
I think you've nailed it. Up and in on the layup. Wall's got 11 points.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
They double team Love. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Here's Drummond, and it's in there. He has 6.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Here's Wall, and Wall slams it home.
And he's got one heck of a burst on his way to the bucket. Wall is at his best when he's driving the lane, going from 0 to 60 in an instant.
Drummond passes to Sexton. The pass to Garland. Left side, Sexton. Clock at 6. To the paint. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. For the 3. Washington with the rebound. It's Beal on the wing. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Wall, and Wall with the slam.
Wall has hurt him in every way possible tonight. He's got firepower that really only a few guys in our league possess.
Sexton the pass to Drummond, and it goes down 2 points.
And they got to bring the double team on him.
The Cavaliers have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Smith with it.
And at last season's trade deadline, Andre Drummond traded away basically for a second-round pick, a shockingly low return for a guy who was once considered a franchise player.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. Smith's got his second bucket.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Drummond passes to Thompson. Here's Windler. Over Smith. Changes up. The shot by Thompson, no good.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Mo Wagner's checked in for Washington. Garland, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Wizards trail by 3. And Greg, why is it that the Pistons got so little in exchange for Drummond?
Well, I think he was an impending free agent. I think Detroit looking to rebuild. Also, it says something about the center position in today's game.
Thompson, high post. Down low, Windler. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And the Cavaliers lead by 3.
Thompson with a nice job finding the open man, creating for his teammate.
And Beal kicks to Bertans. And finished off by Bertans.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Porter passes to Thompson. Dishes it to Nance. And Nance slams it in.
Thompson doing a good job looking for his teammates, using his size to see over the defense.
Smith drives in. That one good for 2. Smith's got 6 in the quarter.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Now Garland. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. To the middle. It's good.
Pretty effective off the bounce there. Garland quick, and that got him to the rack.
Brown outside. Smith outside. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Smith's got 12.
Those defenders just looked a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Garland with it, working on Smith. Lobbed up there for Thompson. That one, no good.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
Here's Garland. John Wall getting it done for the Washington Wizards. What a quarter that saw them generate a great comeback effort and are now out in front with momentum behind them. Don't go anywhere. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Brown out there with Wall, and it's Bonga in at the small forward. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Up again, and there's Thompson putting it right back in. And the Cavaliers lead by 1.
Well, that's what Tristan Thompson does best, just working the glass and working the D over.
Sexton against Wall. Lays it up off the glass.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Outside, Sexton. Good, nothing but net. Sexton's got 19 points. We've seen some great competition in this one.
Yeah, 7 already in the game, and I think it shows you how well these two teams match up with one another.
Wall against Sexton. Now here's Wall. Defense is right there. Nice D from Sexton. And here's Love from the arc. Porter kicks to Thompson. Here's Love. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. And it's a 3-point Cavalier lead.
Yeah, Kevin Love in a good rhythm there from the mid-range. Makes the job of the defense a lot harder when he's knocking that down.
And the dunk by Hachimura.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. Outside, Sexton. It's stolen by Brown. Here's Bonga. Wall dishes to Brown. Here's Bonga. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Yeah, easy call.
Shooting for Washington, Isaac Bonga. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Bradley Beal's checked in for Troy Brown. Drummond's checked in for Cleveland. Garland comes in for Kevin Porter. He's perfect from the line this time. Cavaliers trailing. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Love the pass to Osman. Back to Love. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
To the paint. Here's Beal. Sexton grabs the board. For Cleveland, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Garland, no good. For Washington, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Here's Bonga, and he banks in the layup. Bonga's got 4 points in the quarter.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
A great example out here of just a no-quit team continuing to compete until the final buzzer.
Sexton, the pass to Drummond. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got 3 assists in the game. outside Wall. Good for his 9th make in just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
And this is why Coach trusts Wall in these situations. He has a knack for making the right play at the right time.
Here's Sexton. Good on the 13-footer. Sexton's got 21 in the game.
Sexton trying to assume the leadership role. What a big hoop there.
And Beal kicks to Wall. And stolen by Sexton. And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. It's deflected. Cleveland moving it around. Sexton against Wall. Here's Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
And how about Drummond's ability to stay calm under pressure? That will always make your coaches happy.
Ryan in the post. Working on Drummond. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Passes it to Garland. And Love has it in the corner. From past the arc. No good there. Now Washington takes it the other way. It's Wall with the drive. It counts. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
And Love has it in the corner. Outside, Sexton. Drummond finds Love. The three-pointer, no good. Outside, Wall. Ooh, offline. And so it's Cleveland who comes out on top here. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's good. Cleveland, Ohio is the scene for the Bulls. The marksman, the finisher. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. Markkanen and Carter are up front, and it's White in at the point guard. And for the Cavaliers, Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the 5. Here's Sexton. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
And Levine.
Well, multiple-time winner of the slam dunk contest, Levine has got a creative streak.
Now, here's Garland. White covering. And that one's good. Osman. Yeah, tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience on each side.
And Kevin, you know what that means? It means we're going to see some spectacular plays, but a few that'll have you scratching your head as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
Love outside. Shot from free throw range. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Well, this is showing off that Kevin Love is a complete offensive player. He can drain that mid-range with regularity if that's what you give him.
Here's Levine. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Kept alive. And Drummond kicks to Sexton. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Drummond passes to Love. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Love's got his second basket of the game.
See, I like when Kevin Love goes to his high percentage game on the interior. He has the size, he has the touch.
Levine feeling it out a bit. And Levine throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Here's Garland, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
Well, give Darius Garland credit for looking to score. He forces the defense into action.
Both teams will make substitutions, and he makes both free throws.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Satoransky, the pass to Carter. Another shot. Windler with the rebound. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 4-point game. The dish to Garland. Bulls have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Markkanen kicks to White. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And probably more of a natural scorer than passer. White has worked hard on his playmaking ability.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And how about last season? Made about 79% of his attempts, so those are really quality numbers.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Thompson comes in for Drummond. And Larry Nance is subbed in for Kevin Love. Then for the Bulls, Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Carter. Young comes in for Markkanen. And it's Chandler Hutchison in for Porter. The Bulls shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And that one falls for White.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
Chris Dunn's checked in for Satoransky. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Here's Nance. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Back to Young. Now the pass to White. Six on the shot clock. Inside. Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
What a play.
And a solid playmaker. White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
Garland dishes to Thompson. Pass to Garland. Passes to Windler. Now Garland. And Tristan Thompson on the bucket with the assist by Garland.
Well, just quick with the decision-making, smart pass by Darius Garland.
Porter against Dunn. And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. Now, Chris Dunn, a part of that Zach LaVine trade a few years ago. You know, GA, what's interesting about Dunn is he actually played a lot of small forward last season.
How about that? Drafted 5th overall back in 2016 as a point guard. He's only about 6'3", but very strong and has long arms and plays with great toughness. Just another example of how small ball is affecting every front court position.
Here's Nance, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
We are talking about a long, athletic big man in Larry Nance Jr. Now add the mid-range jumper. Look out.
Now here's Valentine. He's guarded closely. From 10 feet out, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. It's a tie game here in Cleveland. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2.
In the gym trying to work out.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, the defense hasn't been there. They are getting hammered on second chance opportunities.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. We've got Valentine, Harrison out there with Dunn, and it's Young, and it's Cornette in at the 5 down low. Thompson passes to Sexton. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Here's Windler. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Windler's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for Cleveland. Cornette kicks to Dunn. Pass to Cornette. Back to Dunn. Second shot opportunity. They shoot again. Cornette can't get it to go.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Nance outside. The 3. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
Drummond's checked in for the Cavaliers. Love comes in for Nance. Chicago trailing here. To the inside. Here's Carter. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Boy, reading the miss, LaVine comes flying in for the emphatic jam.
Well, the Cavaliers shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. Here's Windler. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Got it. Nice one there from LaVine. Reggie, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I played, there was an era, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the...
Oh,
wow.
goodness! Where did that come from?
Holy Holy goodness.
That was beautiful. Sexton dishes to Drummond. Love outside. Shot clock at 6. Offensive rebound. Exum with a wide open look. And another miss by Cleveland. Chicago leading. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. Takes a 3. That's good. And it's Levine with the assist.
Well, Otto Porter has become a three-point specialist. This guy's so efficient from that range.
The pass to Drummond. Down low. Sexton. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Sexton's got his first points of the game.
And for players like Andre Drummond, sometimes it's a paradox. Great individual rebounding doesn't always translate into great team rebounding.
That almost sounds, Greg, counterintuitive, right? Because you wonder, is it a lack of boxing out? So if they don't get it, an opponent does. What is clear unequivocally, though, there is more to team success than individual numbers.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Sexton the pass to Love. Drummond trying to get himself free. Count that one. The Bulls lead has been cut down to 2 on the bucket from Love.
Well, Kevin Love specializes in finding the open space on the floor. Pays off with a nice catch and shoot.
For the Cavaliers, Larry Nance is checked in for Love. Porter comes in for Jetty Osman. And it's Garland in for Exum. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Lauri Markkanen. Valentine comes in for Porter. Harrison's checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's White in for Satoransky. Garland kicks to Drummond. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Aggressive defense. The battle with Drummond inside is a collision waiting to happen.
White down low. Here's Cornett. 2 points. That one goes. Cornett's got the lead up to 5 now for the Bulls.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Here's Garland. Here's Drummond. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And that strength of Drummond at times can be overwhelming. Awesome at staying with his shot even when the pressure is on.
Free throw good, Drummond. Well, Chicago's gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Here's White. And he converts the layup. White's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Oh, good on the triple. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Bulls out front, leading by 4. And a chance now to... Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the 2K Sports. Zach LaVine led the way in the first half. He had 12 points and 1 rebound. This has been a bounce back. That's all for now. Say goodbye to...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
Outside, Sexton. Drummond trying to get himself free. Outside, Sexton. A three-pointer off the mark.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit. Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
And Sexton slams it in.
Well, that kind of assist will make you very popular with your teammates. Kevin Love is adept as a big man at putting it on time and on target.
White inside. And stolen by Drummond. And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. The open look here for Sexton. Cleveland gets it back. Pass to Osman. Cleveland moving the ball around. Sexton on the wing. Sexton on the wing. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Porter with the steal. Carter the pass to White. The shot's good.
And not a bad passing center. Carter Jr. with the solid find there that leads to a bucket.
Dunn, he's checked in for Chicago. The Bulls shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Here's Love. Shoots the three. The Cavaliers with a new 14. To the right side. And stolen by Dunn. And there's the call on Jetty Osman. That's foul number 2 for him. Kevin Porter's checked in for the Cavaliers. And the Bulls making a change also. Satoransky's checked in. There's the lob to Carter. Stolen by Thompson. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Porter's running. And Cleveland turns it over again.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Nance is checked in. Then for the Bulls, Young comes in for Lauri Markkanen. And it's Chandler Hutchison in for Zach LaVine. The kick out to Young. Porter with the steal. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. Chicago making a switch here. Cornette's checked in. Well, Greg, with your son getting drafted, you joined the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duos.
You know, I got the opportunity to play with Arvydas Sabonis in Portland, and remember DeMontis as a little kid.
No
now
kidding.
He's an all-star last year. And, you know, I think you're going to have an influx of that in the coming years. Dwayne Wade's son is a terrific player. We know about LeBron's son's ability. He's possibly heading to the league one day. You just never know. I'm as a dad, it's going to get the opportunity to watch his son play excited, but I think you're going to see more of this in the future.
Cole and Greg Anthony. I like the way that sounds.
Well, Thompson's athleticism allows him to finish with power.
Dunn outside. Lays it up and banks it in. Dunn's got the lead up to 5 now for the Bulls.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Garland kicks to Thompson. Nance outside. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Hutchison. Young outside. Fires the 3. Thompson with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Out to Nance. Here's Garland. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
I like the toughness required on that finish by Darius Garland. Boy, oh boy, that was nice. The willingness to mix it up on the interior, so important.
Here's Hutchison. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
All right, and wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Cornette passes to Hutchison. Passes it to Cornette, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Sexton, Harrison with the rebound.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing.
Pass to Valentine. Back to Porter. That will count, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Bulls lead by 5. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. So for Chicago right now, Otto Porter Jr. out there with Valentine. Then it's White. Then there's Markkanen. And it's Harrison in at the 2. Out left to the wing. Porter with the steal. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. Stolen. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Markkanen dishes to Valentine. And it's off from three-point range. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Porter kicks to Sexton. Tries again. Now the pass to Osman. 6 to shoot. Another shot. It's deflected, and he gets it back. Inside. Here's Drummond. They had a number of cracks at it, but came away empty-handed. Chicago leading by 3 to the middle. Here's Harrison. Lays it up off the glass.
Boy, Otto Porter with the pretty delivery. That's nice.
And so Sexton will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Porter passes to Love. The shot will not fall. And the Bulls going the other way now. White drives in. Here's Markkanen. Pass to Harrison. Porter in the corner. A 3-ball. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Drummond's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Garland, he's checked in for Kevin Porter. Chicago also making some changes. Carter comes in for Denzel Valentine. And Zach LaVine subbed in for Harrison. And with that, the Chicago lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Love.
Well, that's a specialty, right? Kevin Love is known for being a big that can shoot the perimeter J.
White with it. Garland picks him up. Love goes in, and Love throws it down.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Here's White, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Bulls lead by 3.
And hey, when you're a big shot maker in college, that often carries over to this level. Certainly has for White.
Sexton against Carter. Drummond in the post. Left side, Sexton. And Levine with the block.
Well, with his vertical, Levine sends it back. That is nice.
Satoransky's checked in for White. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Carter on the wing, defended by Sexton. And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That's his first foul. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And here is Satoransky. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots from the line.
You love to see Darius Garland working on the defensive end. Stay active, contest shots.
And it will go, and the Bulls' lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Drummond.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Outside, Levine. To the paint, Markkanen. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Love.
Playing with aggression inside. At times, it's like Markkanen is daring the defense to foul it.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
Well, this is the kind of player he is. The tougher the moment, the more he elevates his game.
Garland kicks to Sexton. Love outside. White, he's checked in for the Bulls. Chicago's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Levine with it. Outside, Markkanen. Back to Levine. Here's Markkanen. Kick out to Levine. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's insane quickness by Zach LaVine. Hard to keep up with him off the dribble.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Yeah, 2-possession game now after knocking both of those down.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. For 3, Love. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Levine dishes to Carter. He kicks it to Porter. To the wing right side. Back to White. For 3, Levine, and the miss. And so it's Chicago winning this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Chicago River winding it. And no.
Hey, Kevin, thank you.
DA, thank you. So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at the small forward. And for the Bulls, Markkanen and Carter are up front. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. And it's Porter in at the 3. Now here's Bryant. Both teams tonight, Greg, love to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
You know, trying to find an opening before the half-court D can set up. I think you're going to see more and more of that every year.
I agree.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
And there's the bucket from Markkanen.
Putting his size to great use. When Markkanen is assertive on the boards, good things happen.
Outside, Beal. Outside, Wall. The putback. That one doesn't go. And the Bulls going the other way now. Levine against Beal. And he comes up with the deuce.
You see Levine's filled out his frame, shakes off contact, and completes the play.
Levine against Beal. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scorers.
Now here's White, and there's the pass to Levine, and the layup's good off the glass.
Good heads-up basketball from Kobe. Spots a wide-open shooter and gets it to him.
Wall looking it over. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Levine passes to Carter. Clock at 6. Here's the 3. Levine can't hit. For Washington, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Here's Wall, and the basket is good. Wall's got his second basket.
And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense and then makes the right pass.
Beal against Levine. To the middle. It's stolen by Bryant. Hachimura kicks to Wall. Hachimura, he can't hit that time. Fast break, here comes Chicago. Carter leading the charge. Levine wide open. They get it again.
Carter specializes in this, competing on the glass and converting the second chance opportunity.
Stolen by Levine. Over in the corner, White. Bulls moving the ball around. Back to Porter. Fires from deep. A three-pointer is right on target.
In terms of consistency, Porter's put up some incredible seasons from distance.
Wall against White. And Wall with the slam.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
Here's White following the bucket by the Wizards. For 3. Beal pulls it in. Washington trailing. 51 seconds left in the first quarter. It's tipped.
And for marketing, contesting shots is not about explosive athleticism. It's about being in the right position and timing it right. Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
White against Wall. Oh, and he jams it right over Wendell Carter. Wow.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Levine against Beal. Here's Carter, and then Carter with the jam.
And you see right there at a solid 250, Carter has no trouble finishing through contact.
Wall up top, White covering, and Wall with the slam.
Hello. I mean, that's what I call a move.
That is some artistry. Greg, you're right. On his way to the basket, he was soaring. And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. It's the Bulls up by 1. From the United Center in Chicago, back in a moment. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
You can do everything else right, but if you fail to take care of the defensive glass, you're killing your chances.
So this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting the second. Travis Bertans out there with Mahinmi. Then there's Payton. Then there's Brown. And it's Smith in at the 1. Wizards trail by 3. Smith surveying the D. And he uses the glass on the layup. Smith's got his first points in this one.
The defense slow to react that time. Smith makes them pay using his quickness.
Pass to Hutchison. Down low. Here's Cornette. A second chance effort, and it's good on the way in. Cornette's got the lead up to 3 now for the Bulls.
Hustle points count just like any others. That's a great play.
Smith outside to the wing on the left. Six to shoot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. You and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s?
Isn't that weird to even think that that's the case?
I know it.
You know, I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams and players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in the team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right. Back to Smith. Young against Bertans. Doesn't go for him. And the Bulls going the other way now. And one of the premier floor spacers in this game now, Bertans. Greg presents a matchup nightmare.
I mean, no one can challenge his shot. He's 6'10", has that high quick release, and can hit it from 30 feet. 2 years in a row now, he's been over 42% from range. And the scary part is he's starting to round out the rest of his game.
What I like is when Chris Dunn keeps his poise, keeps his eyes up, good things happen.
Here's Payton. Harrison with the rebound.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
And done with the slam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Over in the corner, Bertans. Back to Smith. Over to the left wing. That is good. And the Bulls' lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Bertens.
Taking what the defense offers up, Smith with good vision there finds the open man.
Harrison passes to Cornette. Young with no one around. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Out to Payton. Jacks up a 3. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Right wing, and here's Valentine for 3. Rebound by the Wizards. And here we go. Fast break. Payton's got it. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Carter, he's checked in for Luke Cornette. Markkanen comes in for Thaddeus Young. And it's Kobe White in for Chris Dunn. And then for Washington, Hachimura is checked in for Davis Bertans. Beal comes in for Payton. And John Wall subbed in for Ish Smith. And here we go again. Wizards in transition. Up the court they go. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Great job by Hachimura to not lose his concentration. Boy, he plays with great focus and energy.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Chandler Hutchison. He's checked in for Denzel Valentine. Zach LaVine comes in for Shaquille Harrison. And Satoransky's subbed in for Kobe White. Satoransky the pass to Hutchison. Feeds it to Carter. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. Beal deciding where to go with it. Nice ball movement by Washington. Passes it to Hachimura. And the shot goes down. Hachimura's got the lead up to 4 now for the Wizards.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Outside, Levine. To halt the run, and Levine throws it down.
A lot of guys play above the rim. Levine plays above the square box on the backboard.
Here's Wall. Count that bucket. Wall's got 12 points in the game.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Unable to get that one. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Wizards lead by 4. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this. You gotta love the John Wall we saw in the first. He had 12 points and 1 steal. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Wizards.
Well, it's never easy to go on the road in the NBA, no matter what the matchup is. But I think they like playing the role of the villain. Their effort has been fantastic, and they've done all that they can do.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. An exceptional performance from John Wall.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. And it's Carter in at the center filling out the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
I love when Beal slashes to the rim like this, using that athleticism and speed so well.
Shot is good, and the Wizards' lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from White.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Count that one.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Bulls. Outside, White. And it's sent back by Bryant. Hachimura against Carter. Pass to Bonga. And here is Beal. Banked in off the glass. And now an 8-point Washington lead.
And great recognition there in the pick and roll. Beal usually able to make the right play.
Markkanen kicks to Levine. The pass to White. It's Porter outside. Bryant with the rebound. Bryant's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Bonga. Back to Bryant. Pass to Hachimura. Here's Wall. Pass to Bonga. Back to Wall. Takes the 3. They get the rebound. Bryant. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Bulls trail by 8. Bean passes to White. He gets it in there. White's got 4 this quarter.
Up in his playmaking skills, when Levine notices an open teammate, he whips the pass over.
Wall dishes to Bryant. Greg, you and I talk about the big man, his role in the current NBA, and how they can possibly carry the standard for the great centers before them. And you played with the great one in Patrick Ewing, so you have a great appreciation, I would think, for it.
Oh, no doubt about it. And I think 2 guys kind of separated themselves a little bit. Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid, I think, are the 2 guys that stand out for me because of their ability, in essence, to do everything well. They can shoot it, they pass it, they can shoot it from the free throw line, they give you rim protection. I'd throw Rudy Gobert up there as an elite center as well. Doesn't have the offensive impact that those guys have, but he does impact the game as well.
3 young, dynamic centers. Those are good names.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change. Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Outside, White. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. White's got 9.
What a turnaround for him since the half. More aggressive and more effective.
To the left side wing. Hachimura, the pass to Bryant. Levine against Beal. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. Keeps it alive. Great positioning on the putback. He's got 7.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
On the wing, Porter. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Outside, Markkanen. Back to White. That's tipped. It's stolen by Hachimura. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Rebound collected by Levine. Bulls trail by 7. And, oh, here we go. Carter's got it in the fast break chance. White, good.
A tale of 2 halves. He's really turned it around here, scoring the ball.
Here's Wall. The shot, no good. Nice D from Levine. It's Porter outside. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. Carter's got 4 assists now tonight. That shot misses. And at the close of the 3rd quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Wizards out front, leading by just 2. And will return shortly. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. Payton is out there with Smith. Then there's Ian Mahinmi. Then there's Davis Bertans. And it's Brown in at the 3, the small forward. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Satoransky in the corner. To tie it up. Cornette kicks to Satoransky. The pass to Young. Now the dish to Dunn. And he hits it to tie the game up.
Strength, focus, hard head approach. Chris Dunn powering through contact.
Payton passes to Bertans. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Thaddeus Young.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And the Wizards making a change here. Wagner's checked in. And so he hits both.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Dunn passes to Cornette. Chalk up 2 there. Cornette's got the game tied up here for the Bulls.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
And I love the play call. This is where you get the ball into the hands of your closers, where they can do something with it.
Smith kicks to Bertans. Mahinmi dishes to Smith. From deep. He can't get that one to fall. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Good drive. For a big point guard, Satoransky has a surprisingly quick first step.
Smith outside. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Guy is a potent offense right now.
You know what, guys? And they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
The Wizards have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Dishes to Mahinmi. Makes it off the glass.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Satoransky against Brown. Satoransky the pass to Hutchison. Back to Dunn. Passes it to Hutchison. Satoransky with it. 6 on the shot clock. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Hutchison's shot is off. Wizards have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. And it's Smith missing. And so Satoransky will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Out to the right wing. Fires for 3. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Cornette's got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays on the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Satoransky looking around. From downtown, the shot misses. For Washington, they've gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. The shot by Mahinmi, no good. Bulls have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. He muscles it in. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review. And nice there. He does not waste those opportunities, just what they needed with this game still in doubt.
Markkanen finds Carter. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Bulls lead by 2.
What a shot from Wendell Carter Jr. You know he has to feel good sinking this one.
And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
Oh my goodness, he's kicking himself. You know, that's a critical time to commit a turnover. No telling how that error will ultimately play out.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
Guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
Wizards shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. A drive by Beal. Wizards passing it around. Outside, Wall. White against Beal. And it's White with the rebound. And here are the Bulls now. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. For 3, Levine. Rebound, Washington.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
It drops.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Outside, Porter. Back to Levine. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Carter right side. Here's White. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last second shot is offline. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. From the United Center in Chicago. Back in a moment. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. And so off the tip, it's Washington's ball. And so they have the first opportunity on offense right here as we begin overtime. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So for Chicago right now, Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. Markkanen and Carter are up front, and it's White in at the point guard position. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Now the Bulls with it. Levine feeling it out a bit. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Misses the 3. Hachimura down low, guarded by Porter. Low block shot on the way, and Thomas Bryant gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Here's Levine. Beal with the steal. Fast break, here we go. And it's Wall. That time the assist from Beal. And the Wizards lead by 4.
And this is why Coach trusts Wall in these situations. He has a knack for making the right play at the right time.
Levine against Beal. Outside Levine. The feed to Carter. And then Carter with the dunk.
You can trust Carter when it counts. High basketball IQ with the skills to match.
White against Wall. A little over a minute and a half gone now here in overtime. Yep, that one goes.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Levine double team. Carter outside. A three-pointer, no good.
Okay, when you're trying to make a comeback, you can't be hucking up low percentage threes. You have to find a better shot within the offense.
And you can see what makes Hachimura a tough cover. He can beat you with finesse, and also he can bring the hard hat.
And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Good job. Want to keep fueling that lead. Make your free throws.
The Bulls have gone 1 of 3 from the floor since the start of overtime. Levine against Villa. Carter. Count it! And now they trail by just 4.
I mean, a great decision by Zach LaVine. Could have forced one up, but he's trying to keep his teammates involved.
Outside, Wall. Stolen by Markkanen. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Woo-wee. If you want to know what Zach LaVine is made of, you just found out.
Wall against Carter. Wall's shot is off. And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Bulls to tie it up. Money! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
The question for Zach LaVine coming in, will he get strong enough? There's your answer.
Here's Wall. And he overshot that one, missing. And it's Carter penetrating. Got it!
Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
Washington calls timeout. They're down by 2. 8 seconds left in overtime. Wall wide open. Off target from downtown. And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for them in overtime.
Yeah, probably didn't anticipate that this one would be that close.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the Cavaliers already with a focused look on their faces. So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at the 3. And for the Cavaliers, Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the 5. Now here's Sexton over Bryant. And it's sent back by Bryant.
The timing and energy on display. Bryant positioning himself well and just slapping the ball back.
Wizards passing it around. Here's Hachimura. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
Oh, man, these fans are pumped. I expect them to be loud tonight. Should be a great game.
And floor spacing is key for any offense, and that's what makes having a center like Bryant so valuable.
Yeah, GA, his confidence from beyond the arc grows every year. Has a smooth shot release, nice touch, can pop it right over the top of pretty much any defender. He's only going to get better.
Here's Wall following the score by Cleveland. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Look at the muscle from Wall, willing to draw some contact.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. Good on the triple.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Washington. Outside, Beal. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
He is so hard to stop. I mean, when Bill is committed to scoring, he doesn't care who's guarding him.
Sexton against Beal. Sexton the pass to Love. Sexton kicks to Love. Over Bryant. Love, no luck. For Washington, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Bryant's shot is off.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Garland. Drummond in the post. Defended by Bryant. Offensive rebound. Love right side. Shot clock at 6. It's another look. And Garland with the lay-in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
And Wall with the slam.
Way to attack the rim with that ferocity. I love the intensity the Wall plays with. When he's penetrating, he's looking to dunk it every time.
Now, here's Garland. Here's Sexton. Here's Drummond, and Sexton has it in the corner. And here's Love from the arc. Another 3 for Cleveland.
For so long, Love has shown how valuable a big man with range can be.
And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Trailing by 2. That shot off. Nice D from Sexton. There's 1:38 left here in the opening quarter. It's picked off. Osman kicks to Garland. And that one's good. Osman.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Beal. Over to the wing. Here's Bonga. Back to Beal. 5 on the clock. There's the pass to Bonga. Offensive rebound. It's Bryant, high post. And Garland with a clear path to the basket. He's looking for Love and finds him. Outside, Sexton. And there it is for him. Sexton's got 5.
And superb at just finding avenues to the bucket. When Sexton goes strong inside, he is hard to stop.
Wall's shot is good.
Oh, they've tailored their offense around him. And let me tell you, he loves playing in this system.
The open look here for Sexton. And a little luck that time, but it drops. 7 points in the game.
A dangerous scorer from mid-range. Sexton loves to take that shot when he gets it in rhythm.
And again, the turnover by the Wizards.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. Got a hand on it, and we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And so here's Cleveland. Nance against Mahinmi. And stolen by Payton. The drive by Smith. Here's Brown. Pass to Mahinmi. Smith for three. Not going to go that time. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Well, it's part of their strategy coming in, no doubt. And there may not be that much their opponent can do about it.
Nance and Thompson are up front. Garland is out there with Porter. And it's Windler in at the small forward position. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. Now here's Payton. And he gets it to go. Payton's got his first bucket of the night. A new generation of players, Greg, coming into the NBA alongside your son Cole. We've got a lot of players who I think are going to have a long-term impact on this game.
There's no doubt about it. Listen, I hope Cole can have the kind of impact that some of these guys are, but look at the Grizzlies. I think they got two terrific ones. Ja Morant has superstar written all over him. Brandon Clark probably surprised some people with his ability to have an impact. And if you look at this past draft, Obi Toppin is one to watch. This is a guy with great size and length who was a perimeter player until he had a growth spurt. So those are the types of players that I think when you combine athleticism and skill with the way the court is spaced, man, can have a tremendous impact in this game.
Wizards making a switch here. Wagner's checked in. Garland kicks to Thompson. Inside. Porter passes to Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
This is what Thompson wants every time. He wants to get near the rim and try to throw it down.
To the inside. Here's Pertinis. Basket counts.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Garland, the pass to Thompson. Kicks it to Garland. Back to Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
Oh, look, I love how Thompson keeps his eyes on the basket. Even while getting hit, he muscles through it all.
Colin Sexton, he's checked in for Garland. Cleveland shooting their first free throw of the game here. Wizards trail by 9.
And you can't help but see the impact Thompson has in the paint. On both ends of the floor, he's a rock planted near the rim. Very strong legs that help him get to so many of those rebounds.
So it's the Cavaliers now after the basket by Washington. Lets the three fly. The shot by Sexton, no good. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Washington Wizards. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Berton.
An easy pass turns into a terrible turnover. And that's a possession wasted.
Washington making some changes. Beal comes in for Payton. And John Wall subbed in for Smith. Now here's Sexton. He's got 7. Three-pointer. The putback. It's good on the putback. Nance has got the lead up to 9 now for the Cavs.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Pass to Wagner. It's stolen by Nance. Sexton for three. Cleveland the rebound. Passes it to Nance. Clock at 6, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That is his first foul of the game. And with Thompson, as you said, Greg, once he's planted in the paint, good luck.
I mean, think about it. About 40% of his rebounds are on the offensive end. He just refuses to get moved or boxed out. Combine that with his hunger on that end of the floor, and you see why he's such a great rebounder.
Now here's Wall. Good D by Drummond. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Love's running. Sexton the pass to Love. Back to Sexton. Osman kicks to Drummond. So nice passing by Cleveland here. And he jams it with authority.
Oh, man, fantastic awareness from the big man. Drummond has an impressive understanding for when his guys have clean looks.
Here's Beal. Good, nice job down low.
He'll take advantage of that kind of soft defense every time. Just give him a chance to attack the basket, and he will.
Outside, Sexton. 54 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Osman, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Well, perhaps the most physically dominant player in the league, Andre Drummond. His combination of size, strength, and speed is unmatched.
That one misses. Wizards trail by 10. Here's Hachimura. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And here's Love from the arc. The Cavaliers again can't hit. For Washington, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Beal. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. And it's 6 points for Bradley Beal.
Why you always have to be ready around John Wall? Because you never know when he's going to call your number.
Back to Porter. Love outside. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Cleveland. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. It's Cleveland out on top at halftime. They have an 8-point lead. Shaq, how do you think Cleveland played?
They did.
And that should...
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. And Washington has possession. 8-point game. And for years now, GA, Kevin Love, one of the better outside shooting big men in the game. He can really light it up.
I tell you, when Love gets it going, he is hard to slow down. Great on the catch and shoot. Hard to believe it wasn't a large part of his game until he was established in the NBA.
So on the floor for Washington. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in at the 3 spot. Here is Wall. Following the basket by Kevin Love. And Wall. Here we go now. Lays it up and banks it in. Wall's got 8 points.
Look, you can't allow Wall to get a lane to the rim. He's too fast.
To the paint. And Drummond kicks to Osman. Off target from outside.
When the D forgets about him on the perimeter, they're playing with fire. Lucky they don't get burned here.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Greg, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation or one of the best, and I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys.
Yes,
they're truly
yes.
great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
Here's Windler. He's covered by Beal. To the middle. It's stolen by Bertans. And now Beal pushing it up, and no one back to stop him. And finished off by Beal.
Beal is so dangerous in the open floor. He can burn you with his speed, his shooting, in pretty much every way.
Windler, the pass to Thompson. In the corner, Nance with it. And a miss there on the triple. Wizards trail by 5. On the wing, Brown. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
Porter's checked in for the Cavaliers. And then for Washington, Mahimi's checked in for Thomas Bryant. Mo Wagner comes in for Davis Bertans. And it's Peyton in for Bradley Beal. And that one is good. Garland's got his third basket of the night right there. For Washington, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Here's Smith. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Oh, man, I love seeing this little man with the big heart getting it done on the drive, using all the strength he has to fend off the defense.
Garland with it, working on Smith. Here's Thompson, and the layup's good off the glass. Thompson's got 9.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Washington. They trail by 7. Mahimi down low. It's up against Thompson. Stolen by Garland. And they're moving it up.
Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg. Believe me. But confidence to attempt that alley-oop to himself. Smith doesn't go that time. Good D by Thompson.
This quarter has been hit or miss for him. Mostly miss.
Now here's Nance. He has 6. No good with the triple. And here we go. The Wizards fast break. Peyton can't get it to go. Cleveland leading by 9. Out to Nance. There's the triple. Thompson controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Smith dishes to Brown. And he makes good on the layup. Brown's got his first 2 points. Cavaliers have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Garland with it. He's against Smith. Thompson inside, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Payton attacking, and Payton throws it down hard.
Well, this is what Smith does best, keeping his eyes moving to set up the open man.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on the platter, and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. We've got Kevin Love. Porter is out there with Sexton. Then it's Thompson, and it's Drummond in at center, locking down the middle. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Sexton's shot is good.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
All with it. He's picked up by Drummond. Out that one, and the Cleveland lead has been cut down to 9 in the bucket from Wall.
Oh, man, a determined scorer. Wall is fantastic in staying with the shot, even when the defense is on.
Sexton for 3. Shot clock resets for the Cavaliers. Hachimura against Love. Shot clock at 5. Here's Drummond. No good with the layup.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Here's Beal. Trying to find Hachimura. Gets it to him. To the wing on the left. Wall finds Hachimura. And that comes off the assist by John Wall.
That is a tough bucket. Hachimura stays with the shot through the contact. That's the sign of a resilient offensive player.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Osman's checked in. Here's Sexton. Here's Drummond. Washington with the rebound.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Hachimura kicks to Beal. Hachimura against Drummond. Hachimura down low. The layup off target. The Cavaliers leading by 7. Drummond with it. He's picked up by Wall. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Garland, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. And a switcher also for Washington. Ryan's checked in. Here's Wall, and the slam dunk by Wall.
Look, Wall is incredible at finishing with force at the rim. It's all about his athletic ability.
For Cleveland, they've gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Garland, the pass to Drummond. Beal against Sexton. Inside. And Kevin Love, the bucket with the assist by Sexton. Sexton's got his 3rd assist on the night. Now here's Wall. He's tightly guarded. The rebound by Kevin Love.
For a player who's almost a sure thing to score in tight, that was a stunner.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. And now here comes Wall leading the break. Outside, Beal. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Colin Sexton.
So look, I love the confidence of Beal, but when you work that hard in the offseason, you have a jump shot that wet, I guess it's easy to embrace the punishment.
And both free throws good for Beal. 1:52 left to play here in the fourth. And the pass to Osman. Now Garland. Sexton on the wing. He's covered by Beal. Pass to Drummond. 5 to shoot. Back to Love. And the dunk by Love.
Okay, let them keep going ahead and allowing Love to get that close to the basket. He's going to keep dunking on them, dunking on them, dunking on them. Just go ahead.
Ryan up top. We've got 1:18 left in the game. And here is Hachimura. Shot from 16. It's Drummond with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Garland kicks to Love. He dishes it to Sexton. For the three. Drills it from outside. Sexton's got the lead up to 12 now for the Cavs.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Cavaliers.
And guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. I think that was a big part of their success.
Yeah, they definitely ran the break well. A big advantage in that category. And they continually put pressure on the defense.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Colin Sexton.
Wow, he owned this game. He never stopped working. He did it all for them, and you can't help but admire that kind of effort.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And it's all about the quickness that Wall possesses that makes him so hard for defenses to contain. He's solid at drawing contact.
And so John Wall nails both of them. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Dellavedova scanning the floor. So we see the Cavaliers get the win here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And just about to get underway as the starting fives have been announced. Sit tight. We'll be back. Hi, thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Ashman and Love are the forwards. Here we go. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the 5, patrolling the paint. And for Chicago, Markkanen and Carter are up front. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. And it's Porter in at the small forward position. Drummond finds Sexton. And Levine with the block. Porter passes to White. The kick out to Porter. Sexton against Levine. It's Drummond with the rebound. And here's the fast break. Love leading the way. It's good. Love's got the first basket of the game for the Cavs. Tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt. Yeah. And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans. This one might get heated.
I'm sure you felt that way many times when you play.
Almost every time I took the floor.
Good.
You literally want to...
Oh, jam!
You knew something good was coming, Kevin, right?
And there's a reason Levine was a back-to-back champ at the slam dunk contest. He doesn't waste an opportunity to put on a show.
Sexton the pass to Osman. Back to Sexton. Shoots from 12. Drummond, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Down low, Carter, and it's sent back by Drummond. Love outside. Three-pointer. He's off on that one, so the Bulls will take it the other way. Osman kicks to Love. Just 5 to shoot. There's the feed to Garland. And stolen by White. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Levine passes to Markkanen. Carter outside. Outside Porter. From the arc. The Cavaliers pull it in. Love outside. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And Drummond is right there. Drummond's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
And there's the pass to Markkanen. He feeds it to Carter, and they pick up 2.
And you got to like the vision for Markkanen. I mean, a big man who knows how to find the open man.
Outside, Sexton. Knocks it loose. Porter with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it. And the jam by Levine.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Garland dishes to Drummond. Left side, Sexton. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
How about the soft touch there from Sexton? Big athlete, but showing now he's got a feathery touch.
Carter kicks to Levine. Back to Carter. Levine deciding where to go with it. Clock at 4. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
The kick out to Porter. Pass to Windler. The 3. The offensive rebound.
Hard for opposing teams to box out Nance because of all the activity that Larry Nance Jr. has. Plays alive on every possession.
Cornette passes to Dunn, and the layup falls.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Out to the right wing. Now, here's Garland. Dunn covering. Chicago trailing here. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Hutchison, guarded by Porter. Hutchison passes to Dunn. Passes to Cornette. It's not going to go for him.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
And that one, good.
Aggressive defense. The battle with Drummond inside is a collision waiting to happen.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Cavaliers lead by 4. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we... And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. Nance and Thompson are up front. Then it's Porter. Then there's Garland. And it's Windler in at the 2-guard spot. Now, here's Garland. Defense right on him. I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. Unfortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
Young outside. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Cornette. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Cornette's got his first bucket in this one.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
Now, here's Garland. Satoransky covering. Lets it go with a 3. Here's Thompson. Kicks to Nance. Back to Thompson. Cleveland moving the ball around. Porter, no luck. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Valentine passes to Cornette. Back to Valentine. Over to the left wing. Here's Harrison, guarded by Porter. The shot by Harrison, no good. Cavaliers leading. Nance passes to Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Nance is just such a cerebral player out there. Does a good job of trying to be a threat with the assist.
And you have to be excited about the work rate that Thompson has shown lately. He has become a much more active player.
So the ability just to stay with that high motor is Tristan Thompson's calling card at this point. On the interior, wants to play physical and wants to disrupt anything he can on the inside to make an impact.
with right now. Markkanen, he's checked in for Young. Porter comes in for Valentine. Levine's checked in for Shaquille Harrison. And it's Kobe White in for Satoransky. Thompson dishes to Love. Here's Sexton. Kicks it out to Love. Beyond the arc. Up again. Porter pulls it in. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Chicago. They trail by 1. Basket good.
And really a quick thinker with that sound jumper. Levine can capitalize in catch-and-shoot situations.
The pass to Sexton. To the right side. Osman kicks to Porter. Porter with the steal. With the putback.
Yeah, and with improving court awareness, Levine continues to tap into his limitless potential when making plays.
Sexton against White to end the run. Back to Sexton. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Chicago leading by 3. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
Good on the bucket.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
White against Sexton.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Levine, good. Now it's a 7-point Bulls lead.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Nice shot by Thompson. Thompson's got 4 this quarter.
That's where TT does a lot of his damage. Foul line down.
And stolen by Love. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. And that one's good. Osman. And now just a 3-point Bulls lead.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Now here's White. Outside, Levine. Six on the shot clock. The kick out to Porter. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Thompson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Love the pass to Osman. Porter against White. Here's Sexton.
Willingness to share the ball. Sexton can score and is hungry to.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. They only had a couple rough stretches, and as the first period came to a close, and that should do it.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
LaVine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. Markkanen and Carter are up front, and it's White in at the point guard. And that's the group for Jim Boylan as we begin the second half. Sexton, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Sexton's got his 2nd basket.
Sexton looking good from that spot on the floor.
Now White. Feeds to Carter, and stolen by Drummond. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Thompson with the ball. Love trying to break loose. And yes, it's good.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. LaVine dishes to White. Back to LaVine. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Pass to Garland. Drummond in the post, defended by Carter. Drummond passes to Sexton. Makes it off the glass. Sexton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Too easy that time. Sexton sniffing it out and then getting to an area on the floor that made that one easy.
Levine finds Carter. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. So for the Bulls, Chandler Hutchison comes in for Porter. And it's Dunn in for Kobe White. Dunn looking over the floor. 5 to shoot. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Levine for 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. Drummond's got his 6th rebound on the night. Outside, Sexton. And the 3 off target.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Passes it to Hutchison. No good that time. Cavaliers go the other way with it. And the foul on Wendell Carter. That is his first foul of the game. Chicago making some changes. Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for Carter. Valentine comes in for Lauri Markkanen. And it's Harrison in for Zach LaVine. Cedi Osman, he's checked in for Cleveland. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
Dunn outside. Pass to Harrison. Poked away. Back to Dunn. He dishes it to Young. No good on that one. Good D by Drummond. And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That's his first foul. Satoransky's checked in for Chris Dunn. And Cleveland also making a change. Porter's checked in. Here's Windler. Dishes to Drummond. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
And that one's good. Drummond.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Hutchison passes to Young. Here's Harrison, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. There's the pass to Windler. And stolen by Valentine. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. An emphatic alley-oop jam. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
To the middle. Drummond passes to Windler. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And here comes the break. Here's Valentine. The kick out to Young. Pass to Satoransky. Here's Hutchison. And here is Satoransky. That one falls. Satoransky's got 4 points now in the quarter. Porter looking it over. Pass to Windler. Out to Nance. Charity stripe shot. Shot clock resets for the Cavaliers. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. 6 to shoot. Second chance shot, and it will go, and the Bulls lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Porter.
And you got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Teardrop shot. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Great. He's ferocious when the ball goes up. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. It's Chicago. They lead by 3. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this way?
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the 4th quarter. On the court for Cleveland, the duo inside, Love and Thompson. Sexton is out there with Porter. And it's Osman in at the 3, the small forward. So for the Bulls, Markkanen, he's checked in for Young. And Zach LaVine subbed in for Satoransky. And Cleveland with a change here too. Garland's checked in. Here's White. Good work there as it goes.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Outside, Sexton. Fires, high post, and right on target. Good.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Take a look at him. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
And LaVine, here we go. And Thompson sends it back.
Tristan did a great job of elevating to deny that one.
A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone right now. Left side, Sexton. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. Dunn, he's checked in for the Bulls. Here's Dunn. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Pass to LaVine. Back to Markkanen. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Just 4 to shoot. Dunn misses.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
That is good. And the Bulls' lead is cut down to just 3 on the basket from Thompson.
Kevin Love, great recognition as to what was happening there. Saw the floor, saw the teammate, and saw the passing opportunity.
Got it. Nice one there from LaVine.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Outside, Sexton. Kicks it out to Love, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Cavaliers making a switch here. Drummond's checked in. And so Markkanen will bring it up for Chicago, leading by 5. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's LaVine. That shot is off. Good D from Love. Inside. Here's Drummond. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
You can tell how comfortable Drummond is down there. Excels at using that size in close to the basket.
Outside, LaVine. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
Beautiful. LaVine getting more comfortable as a go-to guy, wanting the shot when it matters most.
Love against Markkanen. And that one's good. Love.
That's why Kevin Love with the ball right now is not a bad option.
LaVine against Sexton. Outside, Markkanen. Out to the right wing. Now, here's Dunn. He's guarded closely. A jump hook. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Love kicks to Sexton. Drummond, and Drummond is right there. Drummond's got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
And those second chance points can add up. Levine wide open. It's rebounded by Cleveland to take the lead. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. The Bulls making a switch here. White's checked in. And they're in position to take the lead.
And how big would a bucket be at this stage of the game?
The open look here for Sexton. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That's his first foul. And here are the Bulls now. It's a 1-point game. Outside, Levine. It's in!
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Near the three-point line, it's Love. Outside, Sexton to tie it up. The three won't fall. It's good. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
And how about Drummond's ability to stay calm under pressure? That will always make your coaches happy.
And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last. They may be on the road, but the Bulls still know how to dress to impress. A look. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. Markkanen and Carter are up front, and it's White in at the point guard position. And for the Wizards, Wall runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle, and it's Bonga in at the small forward position. And this should be a fun one because of the pace these two teams play outdoors. It's all about up-tempo basketball.
Kev, I'll be surprised if the shot clock gets below 10 even once tonight. That's how fast both of these teams play. And consider this. In the NBA, across the entire 30 teams, your best field goal percentage always comes in the first 8 seconds of the shot clock. This should be tremendous.
Got it. Nice one there from Levine.
This is what Levine's working on, pulling up when the defense gives it to him.
Porter with the steal. And, oh, here we go. Carter's got it in the fast break chance. Porter, no luck. Here's Bonga, guarded by Levine. He gets that one.
This is the area of greatest improvement in Mr. Bradley Beal's game. How about the growth in his passing? Wow.
There's Porter with the 3. The shot missing. And the Wizards now going the other way. Back to White. Fires the 3. Hachimura grabs the miss. And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for Washington.
And how about this, Doris? For all of his offensive accomplishments, Beal has said he wants to make the all-defensive first team at some point.
Well, he has the instincts, the athleticism, and the tenacity to do exactly that, Greg. The problem is he has had to expend so much energy at the offensive end. But what you love is he's willing to take on difficult challenges. That should help him qualify.
Hangs. Carter goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Bully ball at its finest there. Carter Jr. brings a physical presence to this team.
Here's Wall. Pass to Bryant. Clock at 6. Goes back up. That one, no good. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Here's White, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And you got to like the vision for Markkanen. I mean, a big man who knows how to find the open man.
And the slam dunk by Wall.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
And so White will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. They trail by 1. Porter passes to Levine. Launches it. That one doesn't drop. And Washington the other way now. And that one's good. Hachimura.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Beal on the double team. And a wide open look for Porter. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. And Wall. Here we go now. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
We've got 1:18 left to play here in the first. They grab their own miss. Second shot opportunity, and he lays it up and in. Carter's got 8.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Here's Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
How good is that pass from John Wall? My man doing some work right now.
Wall against White. On the wing, Levine. Back to White. Pass to Carter. Lets it go from deep. Washington with the rebound.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Out left to the wing. To the inside. And there is the whistle. That goes on Kobe White. That is his first foul of the game. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Carter. Young comes in for Markkanen. Satoransky's checked in for Otto Porter Jr. And it's done in for Kobe White.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Dunn passes to Cornett. It's stolen by Mahinmi. Here's Beal. And finished off by Beal.
And matters not half court or in transition. Bradley Beal always a threat.
Outside, Levine. John Wall getting it done for the Washington Wizards. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be back with you shortly. And we chatted with Bradley Beal recently, who touched upon the joys of playing at
being yourself, being in your own comfort.
You know, Greg, it goes without saying just how important playing at home is.
It's a matter of pride, making your opponent feel uncomfortable. Two advantages that erode when you lose in your own house.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Mahinmi is out there with Davis Bertans. And it's Smith. Then it's Troy Brown. And it's Payton in at the 2. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Dunn looking over the floor. It's stolen by Mahinmi. Payton left side. It's hauled in by Cornett. Bulls trail by 7. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
The shot by Satoransky, no good.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
Now Mahinmi, he's still scoreless so far in this one. And it's Mahinmi finishing it off.
That's how it's done, my man. Jan Mahinmi attacks the rim. No one gets in his way.
Satoransky against Payton. That one's good, and the Washington lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Satoransky.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Mahinmi's shot is good.
To me, this is where Jan Mahinmi has made great progress. Every season working more and more on that jumper.
To the paint, here's Cornett. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Cornett's got 4 points now in the quarter. I know you grew up with aspirations of someday getting into politics. Any current players who you could see maybe taking that same route?
No doubt. There's several guys in today's game. Harrison Barnes has the polish, and I know he's had some thoughts that maybe going in that direction. Teammates nicknamed Malcolm Brogdon the president for his stately demeanor and commitment to affecting change. I absolutely see him trying to have an impact socially moving forward. There's several guys, again, who not only have the voice, but the courage to speak out about things that matter most to them.
Any sharp guys in the NBA. Mo Wagner's checked in for Washington. Denzel Valentine, he's checked in for Chicago. Satoransky against Payton, and that one drops. Satoransky's got his second bucket. Washington leading now by 9. Here's Smith, and the layup is good.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Valentine with it. Now Payton defending. Passes it to Hutchison. Here's Cornett. There's 1:40 left in the second quarter. Here's Hutchison. He's covered by Brown. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Cornette's got 6.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
Smith's shot is good.
Boy, he's been unconscious this quarter. I love the confidence he's playing with.
The 3 from Valentine. Oh, that's offensive interference. Washington making some changes. Hachimura, he's checked in for Brown. Beal comes in for Gary Payton. And it's John Wall in for Smith. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Luke Cornette. Markkanen comes in for Thaddeus Young. Shaquille Harrison, he's checked in for Chandler Hutchison. And it's White in for Satoransky.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Inside, here's Harrison. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And a solid playmaker. White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
And Wall with the slam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Here's White. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Washington leading now by 13. Hachimura down low. The kick out to Wall. Back to Bertans. The second chance effort. And that one's good. Wagner. Wagner's got his first basket.
Excellent concentration by Mo Wagner. And boy, what touch from the big man.
Right wing. And here is Valentine. And so it's the Washington Wizards. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to it. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for 3rd quarter basketball.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
A pretty close game for the Wizards throughout the first quarter. At its highest, their lead topped out at 5 points. The second quarter got a lot more exciting for them as they were putting up big numbers and find themselves way out in front here at the half. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Wizards.
Well, we can't look past.
And that's
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Ish Smith with a strong contribution so far in this one.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
And tipping off the second half, here's Jim Boylan's 5. Markkanen and Carter are up front. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. And it's Porter in at the 3 spot. Here's Bonga, guarded by Porter. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Bulls trail by 15. Outside, White. Porter in the corner. Offline with his 3. And it's Wall in the corner. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Here's Levine, and Levine throws it down.
This guy has got an insane vertical. Levine, no doubt.
Ball taking his time here. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Chris Dunn's checked in for Kobe White. The Wizards shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
I think you can make a very strong case that John Wall has been underrated throughout his career. This guy is a multi-talented point guard who prides himself on leading his guys.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
And Wall kicks to Bryant. And it's sent back by Carter.
How about the anticipation from Carter Jr.? Has a strong sense for when to go after that block shot.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Mahimi's checked in for Hachimura. Brown comes in for Beal. And Smith subbed in for John Wall.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Levine against Brown. And Levine throws it down.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot. But right now, this guy is cooking.
Brown drives in. And the shot goes in. And the Wizards lead by 18.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Brown against Levine. And it's good, 2 points. Levine's got 6 here in this quarter.
Tell you, feeling the contact and the concentration to finish through it. Nice by Levine.
Smith outside. It's deflected. Porter looking it over. Looking for Young. He gets it there. Hammers the alley-oop through.
My goodness, the soaring Thaddeus Young. Such elevation on that alley-oop.
And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Washington Wizards. They led by as many as 18 points. Porter with the steal. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. The kick out to Young. Levine inside the three-point line. Rebounded by the Wizards. Out to the right wing. Bonga the pass to Smith. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Chris Dunn picks one up. The Wizards shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. The first free throw is good. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. No good on the second free throw. Bulls trail by 15. The pass to Hutchison. Wizards have gone 4-6 from the field since the start of the third. Smith the pass to Bertans.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Washington shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And he makes the first. Washington making some changes. Beal comes in for Brown. And John Wall subbed in for Smith.
2 shots.
He hits both from the stripe. Bulls have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Here's Harrison, covered by Payton. The 10-footer. No good off the back of the rim. Wizards leading by 17. Beal the pass to Bertans. And finished off by Bertans.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Back to Valentine. 6 on the shot clock. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Bulls shooting their first free throws here tonight.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Wizards making a switch here. Hachimura is checked in. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for the Bulls. White comes in for Satoransky. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Wall. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Here's White. They get it back.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? And Wall. Here we go now. White with the defensive effort. And so it's the Washington Wizards out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. In it forward, it's Hachimura and Bertans. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Wagner in at the 5. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. Greg, which team do you think has the toughest offense to stop in the NBA?
You know, in their heyday, it was the Warriors, no doubt about it. Now, though, things are changing a little bit. It's a tough one to say. The Bucks seem to be amazing with what they're doing with Giannis. The Rockets with that 1-2 punch of Harden and Westbrook is incredible. And don't sleep on the Lakers or the Clippers, partner. Right now, there's a few of them out there that I would lose a lot of sleep over trying to prepare to play against.
Yeah, I'm glad you included the 2 LA teams.
Boy, that is a rugged finish from Beal. Absorbs the hit, guides it in. Nice.
Zach LaVine's checked in for the Bulls.
And Hachimura's given name, Rui, means fortress in Japanese. And that's what he looks like out there. He's worked hard in the weight room, sports a solid frame with a terrific core and that great lower body strength.
And that one is stuffed right through.
Ooh, that kind of defense, it's almost as if they're just standing there.
Well, for the most part, they were just standing still. And you've got an easy 2 points.
Yeah, and despite his restrictions offensively, you still have to close off the lane or he'll burn you.
And you combine Hachimura's power with that 7'2" wingspan, Greg. He's physically built to succeed in a positionless NBA.
And add to that, Kevin, he's got solid athleticism along with a versatile skill set. Hachimura still needs to work on creating off the dribble, shooting the jump shot with consistency, but with his work ethic, there's a good chance he turns those into strengths. They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
LaVine up top. He's defended by Wagner. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You know, I like that mentality by LaVine, taking it inside, mixing it up a little bit.
That free throw, no good. And the Bulls making a change here. Porter's checked in. He hits the second from the line.
You know, one of the things that Zach LaVine has worked so hard on is the ability to get to the free throw line. This guy has stated he wants to be one of the best to ever do it. Well, a great scorer gets to the foul line.
The drive by Bryant. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Markkanen dishes to LaVine. Count the basket. LaVine's got 9 points here in the second half.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Outside, White. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And what body control. Even when White gets bodied up, he sticks with his shot.
Washington leading now by 17. Beal finds Bryant. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. Beal's got 3 assists in the game. Here's White. That shot is off. Wall with some nice defense. Out to the wing. Hachimura, the pass to Beal. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And the Wizards lead by 21.
Well, you can see the eagerness to contribute from Rui Hachimura. Finds the open man, willing to facilitate.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Right side, Beal. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Bonga. To the wing right side. Here's Hachimura. Up and in on the layup.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Washington.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for John Wall.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
Out of bounds, Wizards ball as Washington keeps possession. For the Wizards, Mahimi's checked in for Hachimura. Jaron Grant comes in for Bradley Beal. And Shabazz Napier subbed in for John Wall. Here's Napier. Kept alive by Washington. Grant. Down low. Mahimi with it. Goes back up. With 1 on the clock. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Done outside. From deep. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. They won this game. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and